Hello guys. So actually I don't know what is happening with my YouTube. So every time I open YouTube, I just start my live and there will be no issues with my live. Currently what is happening is being scheduled and I have to wait and I don't know what to do. So okay. Okay guys, so actually today this is our 15th day of focusing on our mains preparation. Am I audible guys? Hi bro. Hello bro. Hello guys. Let's talk about where we are standing in our preparation right now. Okay. So actually today I'm going to study current affairs from Affairs Cloud and I'm going to focus on RB circulars and banking related news from Jan. So yeah, I have downloaded PDF from Affairs Cloud. Am I audible guys? Am I audible? No one is responding to me or okay. In this position of the panel, let's move upward. Okay. Yeah. So already I have taken the PDF from Affairs Cloud and let's open it and go for it. Which is banking economic PDF question answer. Okay, before that I have left some of my mock test without completion because of closing of the library. So let's complete the remaining part which I left in the library. Okay, so only computer is remaining. I have completed it. So I took the test from Affairs Cloud, which is RBI Assistant Mains second full test, and in that particular test I'm not well performed in those sections like reasoning, English and quants, but I think I have done okay in current affairs and I'm left with computer knowledge. Okay, so let's complete it and submit the test, and let's see how many marks I'm getting in that full test, second full test of Alibor. Okay. A dash is a piece of software code that can be applied after the software program is used to correct an issue with the program. So that's a piece of software code that can be applied after the software program is used to correct version piece of software code that can use the program. What this is, I don't know. So donut, eclipse, jelly bean, kicker, honeycomb are example of the Android versions. Which are Android versions? All are Android versions. Which of the following program language is used for the creating special programs like applets? To domain name table. So don't know. Which shortcut key is used to add a new slide in the MS PowerPoint? Ctrl+N. So which one of the following enables the computer to execute programs and manipulate data files larger than main memory? Fragmenting. So system software allows the users to diagnose and troubleshoot the device. Is a programming language part of producer? It is an option for that helps the computer manage internal resources. System software. So some of the following shortcut keys can be used to end the slideshow in the slideshow escape. So why is there 16 people in the live chat but they are not talking? Because I don't know, bro. Each of the following network is a collective of devices connected together in one physical. Maybe those people can think that I am sitting here, so they don't want to disturb me. So I think that's so, or they are not interested in this live. Each of the following network is a collection of devices connected together in the one physical location, such as a building, office, or network is a collection of devices connected together in the one physical location, such as building. Even the LAN, WAN, WAN. So C++ instructions are converted by the compiler into clear code. So I don't know. So which of the following memory can be erased by the exposing it to the ultraviolet light? Practically erasable programmable read-only memory. Which company developed the voice-based AI assistant Siri? Apple. Which is the socket key used for the auto sum option in the Excel? Auto sum. So this is auto sum. I don't know. An LCD monitor would fall into which of the following categories of the hardware? LCD monitor display. So which of the following refers to the group of devices connected for the malicious purposes? So circuits. Which of the following refers to the group of devices connected for the malicious purposes? Is circuits about wrong. Who is the widely known as the father of the artificial intelligence for coining the term AI and organizing the historical conference that marks the beginning of the AI research in the field? Jeffrey. No. I don't know. In MS folder, which of the following adjusts the document according to the screen size? Read mode. Screen. read is called for this. The fixed size piece of data handled as a unit by the instruction set or the hardware of the processor. Is a size piece of data handled as a unit by the instructions. Bit word unit word by the instruction set or hardware of the process. So let's put bit. Each of the following keyboard command will close the active window. Control plus close the active window. Control plus W. Each of the following is not an example of both high-level language and object-level language. Not an high-level language and language. Each of the following makes a computer useful to the users by making it worthy of using by the users. Each of the following makes a computer useful to the users by making it worthy of using by the users. So application softwares. The first generation computer used vacuum tubes as the electronic components. So electronic component magnetic tubes, transistors, vacuum tubes use பண்ணாங்க. So C++ instruction converted by the compiler into source code. So the following program language is used for the creating special program like applets. Applets. So applets under Java. So the dash is a piece of software code that can be applied after the software program is installed to correct an issue with the program. That's so this is the core part of the Linux. Core part of the Linux is kernel. Linux and German core. So okay, kernel name follow. So the following is not an example of the object-oriented program language. Not an Python, Java. Okay, let's submit the test, guys. So let's see how many marks I'm getting. I hope what to take 19 marks. This is too bad for me actually. So English and interface. Okay. Okay, in general awareness I took 16.25 marks. Okay, so quants 9 marks, 10 marks, 18.75 marks, which is 2 ரொம்ப கம்மியாக இருக்குது. இது கம்மியாக இருக்குது. 40 18 ஓகே. Botnet, the group of computers that run without the control of their owners are used to send spams to other computers or make denial of the services to the users. Botnets. So which of the following is not an example of the object-oriented programming languages? So Java, Samba or Python. What is R? I don't know what is R. So object-oriented programming is a programming paradigm based on the concept of the objects which can obtain data and the codes. Data in the form of the fields, often known as attributes or the properties and code. similar as Java, similar Python, math labs, etc. Object-oriented languages Java, similar or Python, math labs, all. So maskable interrupt. Which type of interrupt can be ignored by the instructing the CPU? Maskable, instructing the CPU, markable. An interrupt is said to be masked when it has been disabled or when the CPU has been instructed to ignore it. Masked. A non-maskable interrupt cannot be ignored and is generally used for only for certain hardware. Which of the following malware doesn't require host to spread? They don't need any host. They can generate without the host. They manipulate. And a worm virus refers to the malicious program that replicates automatically spreading through the network. Computer worm is a type of malicious software that travels through the network connections all over the world to find its target. Worms are so dangerous because they exploit non-computer vulnerabilities. Problem in a computer security system to get inside a machine. Okay, worms. The computer which is connected to the internet. It refers to the term host refers to the computer. Host in the computer which is connected to the internet, which is called a host. Okay, what is the shortcut key for creating pivot chart in the Microsoft Excel F11? If you used to create the pivot chart in the Microsoft Excel, a pivot chart is a visual representation of the pivot chart in Excel. Pivot charts and the pivot tables are connected with each other. So a pivot table is a summary of the large data sets that usually includes the total figures, average, min, maximum, etc. And 90. 10 micro. So which of the following is not an antivirus software? Keepsake is not an antivirus software. MacFreeze and the MCA and MCA with 24/7 support and the comprehensive protection. 10 micros. Worry-free business security is a cloud-based all-in-one solution that provides endpoints. Avira, Norton, KeySafe is an application for the photo vault in the mobile phones. KeySafe, photo vault in the mobile phone, KeySafe. 10 micros is also an antivirus. 10 micros, Norton, Avira, MCA free. KeySafe is a photo vault. So 23. Please use to add a new slide, Control plus M in the new slides. So create a new presentation. Control plus N, add a new slide, Control plus M, cut selected, Control plus S, close the PowerPoint, Control plus Q. So swapping, which among the following enables a computer to execute programs and manipulate data files larger than main memory? Swapping is a technique that enables a computer to execute programs and manipulate data files larger than the main memory. Swapping is used to replace pages or segments of data in memory when the operating system needs data from the disk. Since it's a portion of the data in main memory with a portion of the data on the disk. Okay, the swapping will occur when the data is recovered from the outside storage systems. Swapping. System software helps the computer manage internal resources. So helps the computer manage. System software refers to the files and programs that make up your computer's operating system. System files include libraries of functions, system services, drivers for printers and other hardware, system performance references and other configuration files. These programs that are part of the system software includes assemblers, compilers, file management tools, system utilities and the debuggers. So local area network. Each of the following network is a collection of the devices connected together. Home building, local area network. WAN, wide area networks or metropolitan area networks, covers large amount of area. Some WANs and MANs connects many LANs together. A network is a collection of the local area networks or other network that connect with one another. WAN is essentially a network of networks. The internet is the world's largest. WAN. A metropolitan area network is a computer network that connects computer within the metropolitan area, which could be a single large city, multiple cities and towns, or any given large area with the multiple buildings. LAN. So C++ instructions are converted by the compiler into C++ compiler object code மாற்றப்படுது. The compiler is a program that translates programming language source code into the object code, bit code or another programming languages. Bit code or other programming languages. The source code is typically written in a high level human source code is high level human relatable languages such as Java, C++. Programmer writes the source code in a code editor or an integrated development environment that includes an editor, saving the source code to the one or more text files. Convert by the instructions are converted by the compiler into object code மாத்துறாங்க. source code write பண்றாங்க, object code convert ஆகுது. So electrically erasable program read only memory. Which of the following memory can be erased by the exploiting the ultraviolet light? So erasable program read only memory can be erased by exposing the ultraviolet light. Has a which quas window in the package to expose the chip to the UV light. They were widely used in the basic input output system chips in computer motherboard. Today electrically erasable read only memory are used in the computer and have been replaced by the electrically erasable program read only memory chips. Hello Priyanka, hello. So which is the shortcut key used for the auto sum option in the Excel? Alt plus equal to. So auto sum, alt plus shift by U, expand class formula bar, control plus home to the first cell, control plus N to the last cell, control plus so hide all formulas, so hide all formula, plus space bar select the entire row, control plus shift plus select all the rows, control plus shift plus all the columns, shift plus space bar control plus. Priyanka சாப்பிட்டியா? Control and is hide all the marks. Alt plus auto sum formula, alt plus equal to auto sum formula, control plus end last and control plus home, control plus shift plus U, control plus shift plus U, collapse the formula bar. So formula bar வந்துட்டு சாப்பிட்டேன். நானும் சாப்பிட்டேன். படித்தா இன்றைக்கி என்ன படித்த? Switch off the following refers to the group of devices connected for the malicious purposes. Botnets தான் வந்துட்டு malicious purpose. Botnets computer connected in a coordinated fashion for the malicious purposes. Each computer in the botnet is called a bot. These bots form a network of compromised computers which is controlled by the third party and used to transmit malwares or spams or to launch attacks. The botnets may also be known as zombie army. படிங்க பாய். படி. So who is widely known as the father of artificial intelligence? John McCarthy coined the term AI and organized a historic conference that marks the beginning of the AI research in the field. John McCarthy again is the father of artificial intelligence for coining the term artificial intelligence in 1955 and organizing the pivotal Dartmouth conference in 1956. This conference established John McCarthy. Artificial intelligence, John McCarthy. So what is called for the fixed size piece of data handled as a unit by the instruction set or the hardware of the processor. Word is a set of sections. Nibble, a group of 4 bits is called the nibble. Bit logical 0 1 representing a passive active state of components in the circuit. Crump, two binary digits are called as a crump, but this is a very rarely used term. But word is fixed size piece of data handled as a unit by the instruction set or the hardware of the processor. The length of a computer word is called the word size or word length. So it may be as small as 8-bit or maybe as long as 96-bit. So which is 8-bit to 96-bit. So a computer stores information in the form of the computer word. So open source, yes. So RAM is cache memory acts as a buffer between the RAM and the CPU. Cache memory acts as a buffer between the RAM and CPU. So cache memory is special very high speed memory. Very high speed memory it is used to speed up and synchronize with the high speed CPU. Cache memory is an extremely fast memory type that acts as a buffer between the RAM and the CPU. Extremely high speed memory cache memory holds frequently requested data and instructions so that they are immediately available to the CPU and neither. Cache memory is the extremely fast memory. So plotter, okay. Cookies, data stores on the user's computer by the web browsers while the user is browsing is known as the cookies. Okay, this is correct. And 7th one, versatility. What is the term which defines the computer features of performing various operations at the same time? various operations at the same time ஒரே நேரத்தில் பண்ணுறாங்க அப்படின்னா அது பேர் versatility. Speed. A computer can process millions of calculations per second. The speed of the computer is very high. Accuracy. Correct. Diligence. Computer is very reliable. Complex and long calculation with the same speed and accuracy, which is called the diligence. Versatility. Computers are versatile in nature. They can perform various operations at the same time. Okay, then let's move to the next question. Software. Which type of software is an antivirus? Antivirus is an utility software. So utility software helps to manage, maintain and control computer resources. Example of utility programs are antivirus softwares, backup softwares and disk tools. Device driver is a computer program that controls a particular device that is connected to a computer. Device driver. So which of the following is type of read-only memories? All are programmable read-only memory, erasable programmable read-only memory, electrically erasable programmable read-only memory. So 12. So incorrectly matchedல வந்துட்டு MS Excel வந்துட்டு மைக்ரோசாஃப்ட்டில் வந்து எக்ஸலு, கூகுளில் வந்துட்டு கூகுள் ஷீட்ஸ், பவர்பாயிண்ட் கூகுள் ஸ்லைட்ஸு, கூகுள் டாக்ஸ், வேர்டு. ஸோ MS Access Hangout is a cross-platform instant messaging service developed by the Google, whereas Microsoft Access is a data system Microsoft's. 13. Cloud storage 15. OpenAI. ChatGPT is developed by the OpenAI. Okay. 16. So virtual private network, VPN, virtual private network. Since the private network across the public network manager, it enables users to send and receive data across shared or public networks as if their computer device were directly connected to the private network. 18. Kernels. So which of those is core part of the Linux? So kernel is the core part of the Linux. It is responsible for all major activities of this operating system. Okay, it consists of various modules and interacts directly with the underlying hardware. Kernel provides the record abstractions to hide low-level hardware details to system or application programs. 20. Patch. A patch is a piece of software code that can be applied after the software program is installed to correct an issue with that program. So if we install a program and there is an issue with the installation after the installation of the app, we'll add a patch. So patch to correct the issue. A patch is a piece of software code that can be applied after the software program is installed to correct an issue with the program. Most software programs may have several patches after the initial release and usually update the version of the programs when installed. Software patches when available are generally found at the software developer website. Patches. So Donut, Eclair, Jelly Bean, KitKat, Honeycomb are example of the Android versions. There are now currently like it's 17 I think, Android within 17 or 18, I don't know. So there are so many Android versions and they have variety of names like Donut, Eclair, Jelly Bean, KitKat, Honeycombs. And 22. So which of the following program language is used for the creating special programs like the applets use பண்ணோம் அப்படின்னா Java use பண்ணலாம். An applet is a program that runs in a web browser. An applet can be a fully functional Java application because it has the entire Java API at its disposal. Java is a general purpose computer program language that is concurrent, class-based, object-oriented and specifically designed to have a few implementation dependencies as possible. It is intended to let application developers write once, run everywhere, which is write one and run everywhere. Write once and run everywhere, meaning that compiled Java code can run on all platforms that support Java without the need for recompilations. Java applications are typically compiled to bytecode that can run on any Java virtual machines. Regarding of the computer architecture, as of 2016, Java is one of the most popular programming language in use, particularly for client-server web applications with a port of 9 million developers. Java was originally developed by the James Coslings at Sun Microsystems. So and released in 1995 as a core component of Sun Microsystems Java platforms. This language derives much of its syntax from C and C++, but it has fewer low-level facilities than either of them. C and C++ syntax. Java James Gosling. So 26th. So which among the following shortcut keys can be used to end the slide so in Microsoft Word? Escape. Go to the end of the slide, tab, select and move on to the next object of the slide, or go to the beginning of the slide. So which company developed the voice-based AI assistant Siri? Apple Inc. Siri, Apple Inc. Options 3. 32. So display LCD monitors displays are used on retina visual display. So read mode. So immerse word which are the following just the document according to the green size. Read mode. Read only mode is different than read mode is only done. The read only mode is a protected mode of document that prevents changes from being made to the document in any layout. So read mode where read only mode where 36 comes word ன்னு சொல்லுவாங்க 36 question 37. So which of the following keyboard command will close the active window? Control plus W close the active window. You have select the F now search find control shift and create a new folder. Control plus shift plus N na a new folder. Okay, control plus shift plus N na a new folder. Okay, check பண்ணியாச்சு. Opens a new window. Control plus N na opens new window and control plus shift plus N na new folder control plus close the window. Check 38. Which of the following is not example of both high-level language and the object-oriented language? C is not Java, Python, C++ are the object-oriented languages. High-level language is program language such as C, Fortran. High-level language is a program language such as C, Fortran, and Pascal that enables a program to write programs that are more or less independent of a particular type of computer. Object-oriented programming is C, Fortran, Pascal are the high-level languages. Object-oriented programming is a programming paradigm built on the concept of objects that contain both data and the code to modify the data. Some of the most widely used object-oriented programming languages are the Java, C++, and Python. So C, Fortran, and Pascal are the high-level languages, but not the object-oriented. C program language is not object-oriented language because it does not have the object mechanisms. Java, C++, Python are object-oriented. C, Fortran, and Pascal are the high-level languages, but not an example of the both high-level languages and the object-oriented languages. So the following makes the computer useful to the users by making it worthy of using by users. Application softwares தான் ரொம்ப கம்ப்யூட்டர் யூஸ்ஃபுல்லாக இருக்கிறது அப்ளிகேஷன் சாஃப்ட்வேர்ஸ் தான். ஸோ வேக்யூம் டியூப்ஸ் தான் ஃபஸ்ட்டு ஜென்ரேஷன் யூஸ் பண்ணாங்க. ரெண்டாவது வந்துட்டு எத்வாக் எட்வாக் யூனிவாக் IBM 701 IBM 650 IBM 701 IBM 650. Okay, so let's move to the general awareness part. Okay, in March 2026, exercise Kakru is multilateral maritime exercise hosted by which country? So exercise Kakru, Australia knowledge. The Indian Navy's first INS military is taking part in the sea phase of exercise Kakru 2026 in Australia. As part of the deployment to the Western Pacific, exercise Kakru is a multinational. Let's cut the audio. Hello, bro. So, are you? How long you have been preparing, sir? Bro, actually, bro, I'm preparing for general banking. I'm preparing from March 2024, and I'm working aspirant, bro. I'm not. I'm full-time aspirant. I'm working and preparing for exams. Salary 2.2% set on 2025. So 2.2. Husband of India has highlighted okay. Oversight on billing to related parties by prescribing transaction and materials thresholds above which loans will receive approval from the bank over and dedicated committee. Husband of India's bank signals on this. Materiality threshold apply at the individual transaction levels. Credit facilities fully secured by the cash and liquid securities are excluded from the thresholds. Interbank loans are included in the thresholds. 1 and 2 only. Let's move to the next question. So, Hindustan Oil Exploration Company Limited said that board has approved the Baroorichi Mishra appointed the MD-in-Chief of RBI, who resigned as MD-in-Chief prior to the Mishra's appointment. So, Ramasamy Jeevanandam. So, Hindustan Oil Exploration Company. Baroorichi Mishra, Ramasamy Jeevanandam, Baroorichi Mishra. So the government launched the PM e-drive scheme to promote electric two-wheeler vehicles in July 31, 2026 வரைக்கும். இந்த வருஷத்தோட e-drive July 2026 வரைக்கும். So for electric rickshaw and electric cars, heavy industry have few subjects. The two-wheeler electric scooters was July 31, 2026 வரைக்கும், and rickshaw and electric cars வந்தது 2028 வரைக்கும். The scheme gives manufacturers rupees 5,000 incentive on the sale of each EV, which on average about 5% of the EV prices. Official estimates for exit total. So the government launched the e-drive 10,900 PM e-drive schemes in September 2024. So incentive to two-wheelers, three-wheelers and electric truck buses as well as the charging infrastructures. So the scheme was later to run till March 2022. It was extended in March 2022 for electric trucks and buses. For electric trucks and buses, March 2028 வரைக்கும் extend பண்ணிருக்காங்க. For two-wheelers, July 31, 2026 வரைக்கும் 10,900 crores 2024 ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணாங்க. தான் மந்திரி PM e-drive. So which of the following companies surrender its certificate of license to RBI after merging with an associated company in February 2026? Mahindra Finance, Tata Motors Finance subject to Tata Motors Finance and the Prime Enterprise registrations. So which state has approved India's first comprehensive driving policy to become global hub for the research? Graphing hub, Kerala. Kerala has taken a significant step approving India's first comprehensive graphing policy held as the model material of the future, aiming to position itself as a global hub for research, development and production of this advanced materials. Graphing, Kerala. Okay, we have analyzed our current affairs. Scrappers whose are cannot replace the base chief. கொஷின் ஒழுங்காக பார்க்காம 5 கொஷின் தப்பாயிடுச்சு. Rarely had been watching such a ramshackle foods. Rarely had I been congruent means in agreement or harmony. Congruent, no? Confluence means an act or process of merging. Conflicting means a state of disagreement or conflicting. Disharmony between the person and the class. So incompatible and the conflict will be the correct options both of the congruent. Incompatible and the incompatible, conflicting, confluence of two compares around both of them to most of the congruent. So relinquish. Relinquish, retain, preserve, continue. So just only 3 are provided. It will cease to keep or calm, give up. So relinquish, now give up. Differences model relinquish. So let's see. Medieval, 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 Mediterranean country encompasses medieval, alpine. In a bid to attain food sufficiency and alleviating hunger, the government to alleviating, which is alternative to hunger, and variety of rice. That is increased. The two foods are in some action, making it a plural. Thus varieties of rice and wheat in one. We found that some of the remotely dormitory. Let's get the audio. Please let us know your feedback. So Minister of Panchayat Raj launched the Panchayat Advancement Index. Panchayat Advancement Index 2.0 for financial 24. Panchayat Advancement Index. So cell broadcast systems. Anana is India. 18th President of the United and General Assembly. 18th President. So Anana based portal for tracking non-prepared accounts. E-Prati. Okay. So Minister of Panchayat Raj launched the Panchayat Advancement Index 2.0 financial 24 total states and UTs participated 30 over 36. So Gram Panchayat covered வந்துட்டு 2,59,866 out of the 2,66 category A plus வந்து 90 plus achievers. So performance category grading A plus na 90 plus achievers, front runners, beginners for blue ABCD, A plus ABCD. So no Gram Panchayat reach the achiever 90 plus. எதுவுமே யூஸ் பண்ணல. டாப் தெரிஞ்ச பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஜுகல் கிஷோர் நகர் வில்லேஜ் கமிட்டி திரிபுரா. ஜுகல் கிஷோர் நகர் வில்லேஜ் கமிட்டி திரிபுரா. ஜுகல் கிஷோர் நகர் வில்லேஜ் கமிட்டி திரிபுரா. ஸோ டாப் 5 states % ஃப்ரண்ட் கேட்டகரி வந்து திரிபுரா வந்துட்டு டாப்பில் இருக்குது. கேரளா ரேங்கில் திரிபுரா டாப்பில் இருக்குது. கேரளா ரேங்கில் இருக்குது. ஒடிசா 3வது இருக்குது. ஸோ மினிஸ்டர் ஆஃப் பஞ்சாயத்து ஆச்சு கிராம பஞ்சாயத்து. ஸோ அடுத்தது ஜோதிதாஸ் இந்தியா மினிஸ்டர் ஆஃப் கம்யூனிகேஷன் ஆச்சு செல் ப்ராட்காஸ்ட் சிஸ்டம்ஸ் அப்போஸ் cell broadcast system. One city suppose emergency natural disaster developed by the Center for Development of Telecommunications. So partners NDMA National Disaster Management Authority and the Minister of Home Affairs. அடுத்து அண்ணாலேனா நேஷனல் டிசைன் அந்த மினிஸ்டர் ஆஃப் ஹோம் அஃபேர்ஸ் சீதாட். அண்ணலேனா ஆர்பாக் விசிட்டட் இந்தியா டு ரீஇன்ஃபோர்ஸ் இந்தியாஸ் கமிட்மெண்ட் டு தி என்கேஜிங் வித் யுனைடெட் நேஷன்ஸ் ஜெனரல் அசெம்பிளியோட 80%. 80வது பிரசிடென்ட் அண்ணலேனா பேர்பாக். அண்ணலேனா பேர்பாக். EPFO to launch E-Prati to identify, track, link with Udan and the active old inoperative EPF accounts. Employees private from organizations. So employees private from organizations to launch. So employee private from organizations to launch E-Prati. Employee private fund Aadhaar based portal for the tracking inoperative accounts. Employee provident fund Aadhaar based portal for tracking. So universal account number UA and universal account number, identify, track, link with the universal account number and activate all the inappropriate universal account numbers. So E-Prati EPF Aadhaar based portal for tracking inappropriate accounts. Aadhaar portal digital platform E-Prati Aadhaar based EPF E-Prati. So EPF Aadhaar based portal for the tracking inappropriate accounts. Foundations and Karnataka Innovation and the Technology. Karnataka Innovation Kids Innovation and the Technology Society, India's first state-led center of excellence for space technology. Kids and the SA India Satcom Industry Associations. Yeah, so it's a bridge gap in the research and the commercialization of the space technology. Karnataka launched the Center of Excellence Space Tech Center of Excellence Hyderabad. Center of Excellence Space Tech in Karnataka. So bridge gap Center of Excellence Karnataka bases COE Space Tech Foundation bridge gap in the research and communication. So let's stop the audio. hello guys, so I think let's wind up the session for today. So let's see you tomorrow guys. Bye bye.